Good morning. I'm Steve Wachowski, and our top story today is the trial of Dr. Engelbert Drake, eminent physician and surgeon at Plotagon's Art Garfunkel Hospital. Longtime viewers will remember that Dr. Drake was previously a suspect in a bizarre body part harvesting scandal, which rocked Plotagon back in 2015. However, no charges were ever brought against him, and he has continued to practice since this time. Let's head over to Lucy Bon, who is standing ready over at the court building. Lucy.
Hi, Steve. Yes, I'm here on the steps of the Plotagon Supreme Court building for day one of what is expected to be the 4-day trial of renowned surgeon Dr. Engelbert Drake. Dr. Drake is accused of serious medical malpractice, and we will hear from a number of those who claim to have suffered at his hand. I'm being told that the court is about to go into session, so let's get inside to hear the opening remarks.
Silence in court. Dr. Engelbert Drake.
That's me.
Dr. Drake, you have been brought to this courtroom today to hear testimony from a number of witnesses who will make claim that you caused them significant emotional and physical harm and suffering as a result of reckless and unnecessary surgery. How do you plead?
Okay. Go on then. I'll say not guilty. Should be good for a laugh at least.
Dr. Drake, I noticed that you appear before this court without counsel. Are we to take it that you intend to conduct your own defense?
What do you mean?
You don't have a lawyer, Dr. Drake.
Of course I have a lawyer. He's sitting right here, beside me. In fact, he's the finest lawyer in the whole of Plotagonia. Isn't that right, Mr. Henry Hedgehog QC? You see? Can we proceed now?
I guess so. Bailiff, will you bring in the first witness, please? Can you state your name for the court?
Yes, I can.
Well then.
Very well, thank you, apart from having this stupid bloody cat sewn to my head.
No, not. Are you well? Well then. State your name for the court.
Oh. I'm Hildegard Euphonia Trumpington Smythe the 12th.
Dr. Drake. Please.
Sorry, Your Honor. Teehee.
Really?
Yes, really. Why does everyone keep saying that when I tell them my name?
I'm sorry, Ms. Trumpington Smith.
Trumpington Smythe the 12th.
Whatever. I'd like to get on with this. Can you tell the court about the events which led up to your surgery, and in particular your expectations for its outcome? And don't just say yes.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll never forget that fateful day. I wanted my nose to be thinner and more elegant looking, so I'd booked a rhinoplasty through my local GP. I'd arrived at the hospital to be advised that Dr. Drake would be undertaking the procedure.
Go on.
I looked very different to the woman you see before you today. I was beautiful, alluring, and all men desired me.
Dr. Drake, I won't warn you again. Please continue.
Well, I know you will find it hard to believe, but I'm actually only 27 years old.
So what happened next?
Well, I was taken into the theater where Dr. Drake was supposed to talk me through the operation. It's fair to say we didn't exactly hit it off.
So, Miss Smith,
It's Trumpington Smythe. The 12th. Actually.
really?
Yes, of course, really.
Oh. Okay. Well, miss, whatever you want to call yourself. I'm afraid you're going to have to get that filthy mongrel the hell out of my sterile operating theater.
I beg your pardon. How dare you refer to Count Wuthington like that? He's my little babykins. Aren't you? Yes, you are. And Mummy loves you so much. Doesn't she?
I don't care whether he's the freaking Duke of Argyle, he can't stay in here. Besides, I've never trusted anyone who keeps dogs. Dogs are needy, feeble slaves. Now cats. Cats are another thing altogether. Intelligent, single-minded, meticulous about their appearance. Just like me. Give me a cat every time. That's why I have 12 of my own.
Ooh? No. Cats. Yuck. I hate cats. In fact, I hate cats so much. Every time I see one when I'm driving in my car, I run it over.
You do what?
I flatten it, I squish it into the ground, then reverse back over it to make sure it's dead.
You do. What?
So much for your intelligent cats. They can't outsmart a Mercedes.
Grrr.
So doctor, when is my operation? I'm keen to get back on the road. If you know what I mean.
The nurse will take you to the patient room where you will be prepped and given your general anesthetic. The next time you see me, you'll look very different. Very different indeed.
When I awoke, I had undergone extensive reconstructive surgery which aged me, affected my eyesight, and resulted in a disgusting, smelly, flea-ridden moggy being attached to the top of my head.
So why haven't you just had the cat removed?
Because that fiend attached its tail to the stem of my brain, meaning that any attempt to remove it would kill me.
And why do you think Dr. Drake inflicted such an unusual surgery upon you?
Well, it's clear to me that he saw it as some form of ironic punishment. Given my view of cats, he felt that having one permanently upon my head would serve as a reminder of my previous attitude.
That is indeed shocking. Dr. Drake, do you or Mr. Hedgehog have any questions for the witness?
What do you think, Henry Hedgehog QC? Do we have any questions for the nasty lady? Good one, Henry. That's just the kind of incisive line of questioning I am paying you for. Miss Pumpington Jones.
Trumpington Smythe.
Whatever! My counsel has advised me to ask you.
1 second, Dr. Drake.
Yes, Your Honor.
Why is your counsel unable to ask questions for himself? Although I would imagine the court can answer that question for itself.
He's lost his voice, Your Honor. He has a bad cold.
Has he lost his voice completely? Or is he just a little hoarse?
No, Your Honor. He's just a little hedgehog.
Well, I walked straight into that one. Proceed, Dr. Drake. With caution.
Once again, Miss Pumpington Hive.
It's Trumpington. Oh, forget it.
Herm. Yes, I am getting to it, Henry. My counsel has advised me to ask you 2 questions. Firstly, is it not in fact the case that you were desperate to have the cat, who, for the court record, is formally known as Leonardo da Fuzzy Paws, attached to your head? That was the purpose of your surgery, and you were initially delighted with the outcome?
No.
Aha. You fell into my carefully. Oh. I was kind of hoping you would say yes. That didn't work, Henry Hedgehog QC. I'll steam in with question 2. You're right. She won't know what's hit her. Miss Trumpington Smythe the 12th.
Whatever. Oh, hang on, that's actually right.
Given that all who come to the law do so with an expectation of equity, and with the undeniable rights of the people to seek recourse, be they the mightiest of kings or the poorest of beggars. Can you answer me this?
Yes.
Why are you such a big fat, stupid, poophead, who stinks of poo and eats poop for her breakfast?
Dr. Drake. That is outrageous. Henry Hedgehog QC, counsel your client or I will find him in contempt of court. My God. I'm giving legal instruction to a non-existent woodland creature posing as a barrister.
I only said what we're all thinking.
Dr. Drake. Enough. Ms. You know. Whatever. Thank you for your testimony. You are excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I think that the court has heard enough for one day. I warn you, Dr. Drake, that if there is any repeat of today's behavior, you will spend tomorrow night behind bars.
Yes, Your Honor. Of course, Your Honor. Finally enough. I'll be standing behind some bars about 10 minutes after we get out of here. Make mine a triple G and very little T, Henry Hedgehog QC.
Court is in recess until tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
And that brings to an end day 1 of this frankly astonishing trial. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time for what promises to be another intriguing day's testimony. Now it's back to Steve Wachowski in the PTV studio.
Wow, just wow. I'm pretty sure that there's never been a trial like this in the history of Plotagon. Will the judge be able to keep control on this tinderbox of a courtroom? Will Dr. Drake finally go gaga? And most importantly of all, where does Henry Hedgehog QC buy his shirts? Hopefully we'll get answers to these and many other questions tomorrow morning. So from everyone here at PTV, it's goodbye from me, Steve Wachowski.